actually having worked here, it's not a huge organization here, and you get to know everyone, and it's just a great, great family. I count myself to be fortunate, very fortunate to have had the time that I did here, and to have gotten to know everyone, and gotten to be a part of Tanenbaum's mission. And I had always been under the assumption, especially just casually reading the news or watching the news, that any sort of interreligious interaction was always conflict. You see a lot of places and incidents where people of different religions tend to be fighting one another. But being here, it was actually really encouraging to see that there were also a lot of people, a little more quietly, maybe they don't grab the headlines, but there are a lot of people who were of different religious backgrounds working together to try and counteract that fight. I would like to see Tanenbaum's role, frankly, increase. I think that there are still a lot of places where I think Tanenbaum fills a niche that is not commonly considered, and is not, and as a result, it's in some sense very uniquely placed to fill. I feel like there are, again, just reading the news and seeing what's going on in the world, and even in the United States, frankly, I think that there are a lot of different issues that Tanenbaum could address, and I would love to see it, be able to hit on all of them. The ultimate goal of most nonprofits, not all of them, is to put themselves out of business. If religious tension and religiously motivated problems were not an issue, then Tanenbaum wouldn't have anything to do, and that would be fantastic. So that's certainly the ultimate goal. But until that day comes, I think it would be wonderful to see Tanenbaum at the center of as many of these things as possible. Just because I think that its approach, its past success, and frankly the people who work here are particularly well suited, perhaps uniquely well suited, to easing those tensions and to finding resolutions to those conflicts. My feelings about Tanenbaum, really, frankly, are pretty boring, just in the sense that I'm a unilateral supporter.
What's boring about that?
Well, it doesn't make the news, right? There's no conflict. I fully support what Tanenbaum does. I think it does it well, and as long as I have a penny or two to spare, I'll try and keep myself on Tanenbaum's radar.